Welcome, everyone, to the Hidden Sloth Village, where the vibes are chill, the adventures never stop, and every villager has a place to belong. I'm your host with the most, Sorioso, and today we're jumping into some more Skyrim. If you're new here, welcome to the village. Pull up a branch, get comfortable, and make yourself at home. Go ahead and like, follow, share, and subscribe so you don't miss any future streams, shorts, or village adventures. And to all my returning villagers, lurkers, chatters, supporters, and day ones, thank you for being here. Your support means more than you know, and it helps this village keep growing, one stream at a time. All right, villagers, take a deep breath, kick back, relax, and let's dive in. Hey, outside. Watch your tablet outside. Both of you, outside, outside. Turn the volume down then. Yeah. 03 0303. Mm.
You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single
You
penny.
know what? Oh no!
I swear it.
Oh no! I just know.
My skill in battle is unmatched. Fortunately for you.
You
Now,
just
what did you
know.
thirsty? Food for the hungry. I can't stand this city. It's impossible to make it peaceable. Enough! Enough! Ah, damn you.
great job. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful.
Delvin, that last shipment we heisted on the Cyrodiil frontier was worthless.
Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood. The telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more.
Water literally means a bottle of drink cost is the
What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately, but it's nothing.
Nope.
Tell you,
What?
you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough. Now, if there are no more questions, follow me. I'll show you what we're all about.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege? Look like much to me.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin. Let's wait until Brynjolf's here before we begin.
Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. It's just this way. Keep following me.
Jesus.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussion. You do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Oh, yes. Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. You can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives, clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar metering, which would cut into her profits. We had an arrangement. Keep an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept. If the workers we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shit. In return, Maven allowed us to extort.
Go outside. Who's that? Mia, go. Go. Close the door.
Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go. You watch yourself on that island. Those mercenaries don't take prisoners.
Ah, you made it. Good to see you, my friend. I'll never forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
This better be important. I'm quite busy. I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when you should already be on your way. A word of advice. Don't disappoint.
Got a minute? Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes. No one does. I've even taken the damn thing to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means. Perhaps they could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything. Actually, the fisherman who found me, the man I call my father, gave it to me. Thought it was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so. I appreciate that. Keep to the shadows.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me. Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him. Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded. Walking away without taking a job is like passing a bloated coin purse on a table.
All eyes are on you,
around the meadery. So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use. Why don't you take a look at some of my merchandise and we'll see what kind of deal we can make. All right then.
So,
Ready
you're
for some work, or are you
Brignole's
just gonna
recruiter?
wander around? Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya. Not like that, it isn't. The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
Hey, hell yeah. We might can play Marvels later, depending on how I feel.
24 in all. Most people keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now. Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a profit. And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck. Come on, take another job so we can both make some money.
Welcome to the cozy little family. I'm one of the lookouts for the guild. I watch Delvin's back.
Ready for some work, or... Gonna wander around all day.
It's one thing to say you've got the skills to be a thief. It's another to actually use them.
What was that? Huh? Time to end this living game.
Hey, Corvo, thank you so much for the lights. What's up, Corvo? Is everything? Why were you up for almost 24 hours? Where are these coming from? I feel that a life part though. My whole neck is killing me. Right now I have this pad on my back to see if it could help warm up my neck. To help loosen my joints.
There you are.
What was that?
So what did you do while you were wired?
Try and make this quick.
Oh no, I healed. How do you like arc raiders?
Thought I heard something.
Yeah, I don't think I would have gotten into it. One of my friends back home, I got it for one of my friends back home, and he told me that it's a really fun game, but I don't know, I guess I wasn't into it like that. Jesus.
I cannot best.
Do your worst.
Yeah. Nice, nice. I heard it's a lot of fun. But there is a few bugs in the game. Is it as fun as Skyrim, or is it better? Because people are comparing it to Skyrim. Oh yes, that's it. So a good substitute. I definitely went the wrong way. I don't know. I might wait until maybe a few months before I try to get Crimson Desert, or wait till it gets enough updates. I'll do it like how I did for Cyberpunk and the other games. By then, yeah, the the biggest one I heard was the enemies. When you kill enemies, they don't respawn. So if you end up play through the whole entire game and kill everybody, then you really don't have anybody to fight in the game, and the game feels empty. So I heard they were working on that, and then I heard they're implementing multiplayer.
Brilliant, right? Bloody guess. He just plucked you off the street, dropped you in your head.
Tell me you looked through the trash before you did that.
Take it easy, Feckle. How long we known each other? Yeah, I checked it. All the stuff is in the safe.
I think they're planning on doing I don't think they're turning it into a MMO. They're definitely not going to be turning it into a MMO. I think they're gonna do like 2-player, and the 2-player can go around and do missions, and they're gonna unlock more missions in the game.
All right. I have everything you asked for all ready to go.
I hope this deal goes through. Putting quite a bit of coin on the last.
Good to see you again, friend.
Oh, so it's close by. Let's see if we can find the sewers. We got some potions of invisibility, so. Where's the sewers? Toasty. I suck at arrows. Clearly. Jesus. Gotta look out for traps.
time to end this little game.
I should have made her stay.
Victory is yours. I surrender.
This over.
Clearly, I'm not good at stealth.
Oh.
Never should have come here.
trouble.
Is someone there?
I guess I was just hearing things. Damn, we've got trouble. I'm going to find...
This ends now!
They're all mercenaries, so it doesn't matter if I kill them.
Someone there.
Time to end this game.
Not imp-
Oh no! No! Hello? No, I'm just trying to find out what time you'll be here if I have to do something. No. Oh, alright then. Right.
Daddy,
Hmm.
Daddy,
Welcome to Zach.
Daddy.
What's wrong? What's wrong with you? Didn't mean to kill Lydia. Definitely did not mean to kill her.
Lucky. Hit.
Yep. So I definitely need a torch.
Hey, let's talk a second.
Word on the street is gold. Let me take a look at what you found. Aringoth sold Golden Glow? What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out. If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be? Blast. Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't be asking for you. She'd be calling on the Dark Brotherhood. It's just business. That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people. Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from. Until next we meet, lad.
Hey, hey! I want to talk to you. Now. You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing. I joined up with them maybe 10 years.
No, not at all. I'm still in a lot of pain.
Raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
I don't know what's wrong.
The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed. We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children. Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest. No, we usually let them go.
But yeah,
Garthek ordered the
I'm having a whole lot of pain in my neck down to my shoulder. So I'm having this e-pad.
sided with me.
I'm using this e-pad to see if it can help loosen
After it was over,
the muscle spasms I'm having.
we went our separate ways.
I hope so too, man. I hope so too.
His head on a pike.
This is debilitating because I can't do my job.
Rest of the clan that survived.
I can't
Suppose they moved.
even lift my son up without feeling like I'm gonna drop him. So
Pleasure.
I'm somewhat just over it right now, bro. Every time I think I'm getting to a point where I feel good, something happens to my body. If I don't feel better by Wednesday, I'm going back to the ER though, to see if they can give me anything else for it. I gave them the paperwork, so I hope so. I got 10 days off to rest, and hopefully in the 10 days, but I'm gonna go back again before the 10 days up to see if they can do something else.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. So you're the one. You don't look so impressive.
Yeah, I hope so too, because it's been helping with my mental health. My job has been definitely helping with my mental health. And if I end up back at square one again, I might most likely go back down into depression again. But I'm not thinking negative. I'm gonna see if I can get get it situated before my 10 days is up.
It's been a long time since Brynjolf.
But this heat pad right here, that's on my neck, it's like from my neck down to my spine, hurts the most right now.
Faith.
So I'm hoping the heat pad
Faith in anyone.
does something.
All I care about is cause and effect. Did the job get done, and was it done correctly? There's no gray area.
Yep.
I hope not. This is an important job. I have a competitor called Hunningbrew Meadery that I want to put out of business. I also want to know how they managed to get the place up and running so quickly. Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Machius. He'll fill you in on all the details. Some layabout named Sabiorn. Been a thorn in my side for the last few years.
But yeah, thankfully I am 100% disabled, so I have free health care.
Not a day goes by that I don't regret letting Sabiorn get as far as he did. In only a few short years, he's taken that bile he calls mead to market, and a chunk of my profits with it. I can't imagine where he found the gold to take it to market so quickly. Exactly. With Sabiorn in prison, his meadery will be forced to close. Then I swoop in and take over the place. No more competition. The Golden Glow estate job has undoubtedly interrupted the supply of honey I need to make my mead. Sabiorn could use this interruption to his advantage and collect a larger share of the market. I can't have that. Of course, nothing gets done without my approval in this city. I have the Jarl's ear and the guards in my pocket. Anyone makes trouble for me, and I pay a visit to the Thieves Guild. Make them
Dang.
angry, and I contact the Dark Brotherhood.
Too bad I ain't planning on moving.
Well, to remember that the next time you make such a stupid observation.
I thought about moving to Sweden, because I heard they're doing the same thing at Sweden.
The Blackbriar family has always been allied with the Guild. Our connections with the Empire and within Skyrim make for a perfect fit. I dare say the Guild owes its survival as much to my family as it does to its own people.
One more time, in case I wasn't clear. You butcher this job, and you will be sorry.
What the hell is a stairwell? Oh my gosh. It's right here. I was struggling to find the stairs. I'm hey, you're just trying to be funny, bro. I literally bring the count to this residence up to 30. Just for me moving there, I brought it up to 30.
There's a rift here in Skyrim. Can't neither magic nor the passing of time make it right.
If you're looking for a challenge, you've come to the right place.
If you need to sample some of the finest mead in Skyrim, you're in the right place.
Can't a man drink in peace?
That's I mean, I guess it's a safe way to become major.
Haunting Brew's owner, Sabjorn, is about to hold a tasting for Whiterun's captain of the guard, and we're going to poison the mead. No, that's the beauty of the whole plan. We're going to get Sabjorn to give it to us. The meadery has quite a pest problem, and the whole city knows about it. Pest poison and mead don't mix well.
I'm the mayor now.
You're going to happen by and lend poor old Sabjorn.
So pretty much I'm just going there to take over.
He's going to give you the poison to use on the pests, but you're also going to dump it into the brewing vat. Maven and I spent weeks planning this. All we need is someone like you to get in there and get it done. Now get going before Sabjorn grows a...
Nah, bro. The hidden Sloth village, bro. The hidden Sloth village. That would be literally my hidden Sloth village.
Both of the buildings are connected by tunnels made by the pests infesting the meadery. There's an entrance to it in the basement storeroom of the warehouse that used to be boarded over. I've already removed the boards so the meadery would get infested. That's where you should start.
I don't know. I don't know. The way the world is right now, I just want to stay put.
I made the mistake of borrowing coin from Sabjorn. He's allowing me to pay it back, but he's working my fingers to the bone.
I like the dark. The cold, not that much.
I have to do every nasty, dirty job in the meadery. If this plan works, not only is my debt gone, but I'll be set up for life. Maven and I worked out a little deal. If Sabjorn ends up in jail, she's gonna take over his meadery. And guess who gets to run the Blackbriar meadery in Whiterun? You're looking at him. Once Sabjorn is out of the way, Maven has plans for the place. One way or another, we don't want the pests coming back. Consider it just more of the dirty work. I did my part getting them in there, now you need to clear them out. Remember, Sabjorn will be needing a helping hand. Make it look good.
If you need to sample some of the fine mead in Skyrim,
Still
you're
here.
in the right place.
As my Thane, I'm sworn to your service. I'll guard you and all you own with my life. The Jarl has recognized you as a person of great importance in the hold.
There's literally a door right here to lead to this room. Alright.
I spend a lot of time at the market stall so I can learn.
I've been there before.
What are you gawking at? Can't you see I have problems here? Are you kidding me? Look at this place. I'm supposed to be holding a tasting of the new Hunting Brew Reserve for the captain of the guard. If he sees the meadery in this state...
I don't know why I decided to go the thief route.
Oh, really? And I don't suppose you just do it out of the kindness of your heart, would you? I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's done. Well, that's not how I operate, so forget it. My only demand is that these vermin are permanently eliminated before...
Jesus, my persuasion sucks.
...destroyed. I bought some poison. I was going to have my lazy, good-for-nothing assistant, Malice, handle it, but he seems to have vanished. If you plant this in the vermin's nest, it should stop them from ever coming back. Don't come back until every one of those things are dead. Malice is the best deal I've ever made. Lent him a bit of gold some time ago I knew he'd never be able to pay back. Nothing like free labor to make operating costs cheaper.
Oh, that's messed up.
Now I've got to clean up this mess.
They didn't give me a key.
Was something we discussed unclear?
Oh shit, I found it! I found part 2. I found the 2 books far. I found the 2 lusty whatever books. This one is a freak. Right? Right? Sweet said he's gonna read it when I found both versions. There's only two, right? I remember Sweet telling me that there's only two. Still his food. Where the hell is his keys?
I've got your back. Let's get going then.
Was something we discussed unclear? Why are you standing here then? I've told the captain of the guard we'll have the meadery cleared for the tasting, and he could be here any minute. Remember, you don't get paid until they're all dead.
Really? She walked right into my spell. No! Fuck.
Can't wait to see Sabjorn squirm.
Was something we discussed unclear? Well, it's about time. I had to stall the captain until you were finished. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's finished. I suppose you can wait around if you must.
Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, how about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said, move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have gone any better. Anything else you need before you head back to Riften? So, Maven wants to hunt down Sabjorn's private partner, huh? You're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn's office. He keeps most of his papers stashed in his desk. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the details out of our previous discussion. Didn't want to risk you walking away from the job. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. That was Maven's part of the deal. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead flowing, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
If your allegiance lies with the Empire, we haven't much to discuss.
I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face. I trust... This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's partner is this odd little symbol. Well, whoever this mysterious marking represents, they'll regret starting a war with me. You should bring this information to the Thieves Guild immediately. There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services. I believe we're done.
Wanted to say something to you.
You're making waves around here. Up to no good, are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you. Need any more pickpocket training?
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn has found himself in Whiterun's prison. How unfortunate for him. Exactly. Now you're beginning to see how our little system works. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Something important to the guild? Then this is beyond coincidence. First Arengoth, and now Sabjorn. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between Maven and the guild. Mercer thinks he knows a way to identify this new thorn in our side. He wants to meet with you right away. And if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before. No time for idle chatter. Mercer is awaiting your presence.
Ah, there you are. I've consulted my contacts regarding the information you recovered from Golden Glow Estate, but no one can identify that symbol. It would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering Maven Blackbriar. Very clever. Don't dismiss our adversary so easily. They're well-funded, patient, and have been able to avoid identification for years. However, don't mistake my admiration for complacency. Our nemesis is going to pay dearly. Because even after all their posturing and planning, they've made a mistake. The parchment you recovered mentions a Godjal lie. According to my sources, that's an old alias used by one of our contacts. His real name is Gullumai.
Single-handedly fighting off a pack of trolls, or my favorite.
Gullumai is our inside man at the East Empire Company in Solitude. I'm betting he acted as a go-between for the sale of Golden Glow Estate and that he can finger our buyer.
Some better stories.
Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe Gullumai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. Trouble? He's one of the most stubborn lizards I've ever met. You have your work cut out for you. You're going to have to buy him off. It's the only way to get his attention. If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. I can't believe Gulamai's mixed up in all this. That Argonian couldn't find his tail with both hands. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. I can't believe Gulamai's mixed up in all this. Don't get me wrong, he could scam a beggar out of his last septim, but he's no mastermind. I can't believe Gulamai's mixed up in all this. Trouble? Huh. You're going to... If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gulamai, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to use it as leverage. Aye, he does indeed. And with his fingers in the East Empire, if I'm not being clear enough, that means we don't. For now, just keep on his tail and he's bound to step into something he can't scrape off his boot. Just head right back to the guild and get the information to Mercer. If you discover Gulamai's holding out on us and has more loot stashed away than he claims, we'd find that information quite valuable as well. Gulamai works in the East Empire Company warehouse. He helps maintain all of the shipments of goods that goes in and out of Solitude. That means he has the pick of the litter from some of the finest goods to grace Skyrim shores. He isn't exactly in the guild, but he pays us a cut of all the stuff he lifts from the warehouse. A mercantile group that has established ports all over Tamriel. They pretty much dominate the whole shipping industry. The Emperor himself supposedly backs them, which means they have fairly unlimited resources, so don't get their feathers in a ruffle. There are thieves, and then there is Gulamai. No honor, no code at all. He'd shake your hand and stab you in the back at the same time. The cut he's supposed to provide the guild has dwindled as of late. He says fuck. Slim, but I'm certain he's lying. Keep your eyes on him. He's quite crafty. Good luck in Solitude. Keep Gulamai alive, but remind him who we are.
I think I'm so much better off with the Thief Guild. The missions they give me is so elaborate.
Being old's not so bad. Daughter keeps me fed, and my working days are done.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in land or property. Now, if you're looking for goods, you've come to the right person. Oh, wait. Did you say Golden Glow Estate? My apologies. I'm sorry to say I know very little about that, bee farm, was it? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I can't be expected to remember every deal I handle.
To the days come and gone, for the age of aggression is just about done.
I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the buyer's name and word gets around, it can ruin me. Well, now that you mention it, there is something I've been trying to get my hands on. I have a buyer looking for a case of Firebrand wine. There just so happens to be a single case in the Blue Palace. Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
Jesus. I'm moving from one job to the next, stealing from everybody and anybody.
I'm not interested, Jari. It doesn't matter how many times you ask.
Pardon me.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Rift.
Word is Ellenwen's furious. Big party at the Thalmor embassy. One of the guests went someplace.
Been up to the Blue Palace? It's a sight to see, even if it is filled with fops.
I assume the Blue Palace is this place in front of me.
Please don't interrupt the court.
I swear to you, unnatural magics are coming from that cave. There are strange noises and lights. We need someone to investigate.
Then we will immediately send out a legion to scour the cave and secure the town. Hafingar's people will always be safe under
Your
my
Eminence, my scrying has suggested nothing in the area. Dragonbridge is under Imperial control. This is likely superstitious nonsense.
Perhaps a more tempered reaction might be called for?
Oh, yes, of course, you were right. Falk, tell Captain Aldous I said to assign a few extra soldiers to Dragonbridge.
Thank you, Jarl Elisif. But about the cave?
I will have someone take care of the cave as well, Varnius. You can rest easy. You're dismissed.
Be quick. I have little patience for mundane concerns.
If you have business, please see Falk, because that's what traitorous cowards do when they desire power. Ulfric coveted the High King's throne. He thought he deserved it more than Torrig. And so he came before my husband and he shouted, with that terrible voice, like something out of a legend, or a nightmare. When Ulfric unleashed such fury, my husband, he simply ceased to be. That is all I will say, for it grieves me to speak of it. A question I am all too familiar with. One my very thanes ask often. They worry that Tullius is so focused on the war that he risks forgetting what's best for our people. The real irony is that, while General Tullius is certainly no Nord, the people of Skyrim would be lost without him. Trust is always difficult, especially for my people. Yet we must trust in Tullius's leadership. For what other choice do we have? Oh, I thought that matter was handled. I think Falk is taking care of that. Not yet, no. Although it is true my husband Torrig was the High King, and I am his widow. Now is not the time to lay claim to such a title. This land is riven by war, and her people suffer for it. The Stormcloaks are a blight on Skyrim, and like any blight, must be purged. Only then will I take my rightful place as High Queen. Be well. Pray for Solitude and my husband.
Do you have business with... You mean the Dragon Bridge issue? I'll be honest with you. I was planning to let that go. Varnius is a bit jumpy at the best of times. There have been reports of weird happenings near Wolfskull Cave. Travelers disappearing, odd lights. I suspect wild animals, or perhaps bandits. I don't think it's worth our time with the war going on. But if you want to clear out the cave, I'll make sure you're repaid for your work. Feel free to return to me with questions. The Blue Palace is an open forum.
Stealing every little thing.
Unless we have specific business, I'm not interested.
Straight from the fjords.
I've got what I came for. I better get back to Dragon Bridge.
I'll need a whole crate of fruit. Barney.
Good. Can't have the buyer getting impatient and looking elsewhere for this, can we? Here, take this. I certainly can't use it, but I suppose I need to pay you something for the goods. Not at all. I consider it an investment in prolonging my life. As far as Golden Glow Estate goes, I'll tell you what I know. I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act as the broker for something big. She flashed a bag of gold in my face and said all I had to do was pay Arengoth for the estate. I brought in the coin and walked away with her copy of the deed. Not at all. I tend not to ask too many questions when I'm on the job. I'm sure you understand. However, I did notice she was quite angry, and it was being directed at Mercer Frey. In this business, we rarely deal in names. Our identity comes from how much coin we carry. Look, that's all I know. I never promised you I'd have all the answers. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way. Our business has concluded, and you're standing in my way.
What's there?
For a veteran, it's not much to ask.
What is it? Dragons?
For a dragon to attack Kyne's Grove. Why? Why there? Is no place safe?
Give me a second.
cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Are you playing hide and seek?
No, I'm not playing hide and seek.
I used to be an adventurer like you. Then I took an arrow in the knee.
Dang.
What is it? Dragons? I'm warning you. Back off. You have committed crimes against Skyrim and her people. What say you in your defense? Smart man. Now, come along with us. We'll take any stolen goods, and you'll be free to go. After you pay the fine, of course. So, you can cast a few spells. Am I supposed to be impressed?
You talk to Egg Brothers. Deja has no words for you.
Sorry. Some say I got my position because my cousin is the Emperor. Nonsense. The man's given me nothing. He can't even be bothered to attend my wedding.
What is it, Red God?
What was that?
Die, damn you!
I'm just gonna ignore them. They're still going at it.
know I heard something.
That's the water.
Time to end this little game. Is that the best you can do?
You're not supposed to be here. I'm not going to warn you again. Get out, or I'll call the guards. What? Time to end this little game.
I'm getting out of here.
Come back here. I knew I'd find you.
Jesus, peace, fucking peace. Mm. Mercies for the week. Jesus, peas. I should have healed. Where are you going to? Bro, I am fucking around. I'm going to find out. Bruh. My wolf just decided to stop working.
You win. I submit. Now ain't this a surprise? I asked you.
No, no! Shit. I don't know why I killed him. I kind of felt aggressive there for a bit. I was a little aggressive. Hey, Raph. How's everything? $800. Damn, what was wrong with the car? God dang, and $800 to get that? I'm eating people, bro. I'm feeding on their remains. Not just... I'm getting my fix in. I am not a human, so technically they are food.
Where are you? Ha! Found you.
Are you a werewolf? I am a werewolf, yes. No, you! She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him. She's gonna kill him. I knew she was gonna kill him. Oh my god, she killed him. I gotta do this mission. I have to do this as a human. I have to do this as a human. Oh my gosh, you murdered him. I can't believe it, bro. I left her for a second and she murdered him.
Where are you?
Jesus, peas, what was that? Ah, my neck. La da. I forgot about that sound completely. La 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 la. All right, we're back as a human. Let's rub these bodies that I left laying around. So, did you get back the vehicle, or did they give you a rental for the car, Raf? Oh, so everything is good. So did they have to replace the charger?
Now there's no need to do anything rash.
This isn't as bad as it seems.
Yes, it does.
Tell Mercer about everything.
They replaced a manifold and a valve, and then added a heater to prevent it from happening again. The parts that went bad were covered under warranty, but the preventive care was not. So the preventive care was the heater.
All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
$800 to add a heater to prevent it from happening. What type of heater is it? Does it heat the whole entire car?
Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the previous guildmaster, Gallus. Now she's after Mercer. Help? No. Look, I didn't even know it was her until after she contacted me. Please, you have to believe me.
I feel like that. Is it the service that's $800 and not the part?
Here, take the Golden Glow estate deed as proof. And when you speak to Mercer, tell him I'm worth more to him alive.
No, that's what I'm saying. To install the heater. Is it the entire heater is like the whole entire heater is $800, or is that just the part and then like $400 is like for the installation? $740. Jesus, that's even still ridiculous.
The kitty goes rawr. Rawr.
Well, hopefully nothing. Hopefully it fixes the issue, and they don't end up charging you $740 for something that is just gonna break again. $740. The part is huge, I suspect. Oh shit, a walrus. You're making me don't want nothing. Something similar happened. Not I didn't have a charger or turbo or anything, but something similar happened, and they were charging me like $1,000 something to get it fixed. And I told them I'm not doing it. It got to the point where my car broke down, and when I brought it in, they were like, "Oh yeah, you have an extended warranty. It covers the repair." I'm like, so instead of paying $1,000, I ended up paying like $200 and something. I'm like, nowadays I just wait and hope for the warranty to kick in. But It's 3 years now and all my warranty is gone. We have annual inspections as well to get our. We have to get the inspection to get our registration. But I don't think they take it that serious here. The most they would do is like for tint. If your tint is a certain percentage, you might fail it. But beyond that, they just open up the hood, look at it, and then assign a paper. Oh no, I'm not stealing. I'm not. What do you take me for? Some type of vagabond? Orcish Elven. Oh no. They took back the book. They took my book away. I did all of this and I got caught and they took my book. I found the Lusty Argonian Volume 2 book. And it's not in my inventory. It's not in my inventory. That's slightly depressing. I don't think I've reached to that point in the game where I think I can purge the whole city and live to tell the tale. Jesus, open the damn door, bro. Now you find us open.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. Everything's for sale. Take a look. Do come back.
Oh my gosh, I wonder if I can go back and find him. Oh my gosh. Where did I find it? Would they return it back to the location? It's in Solitude. No, it's not Solitude. It's close to Whiterun, I think.
Been a while since I've seen you at the meadery. Bring me anything interesting?
It is not there. It's gone. They took my book. They stole the book from me. I got robbed.
I've got plenty of good merch. How could I complain when I went from Saviorn's lackey to one of the wealthiest merchants in Whiterun in no time at all? Plus, the meadery's doing so well, I'm almost having trouble keeping up with the demand. I'd say things couldn't be any better. Do me a favor. What brings you to Whiterun? Got some juicy goods to sell?
I'm a little pissed off about this. I really don't even know if I'm making progress in the game.
Good to see you again, friend. What did you need?
Did Gullamai give up any information on our buyer? No, it can't be. I haven't heard that name in decades. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope to never cross paths with again. Carlia destroyed everything this guild stood for. She murdered my predecessor in cold blood and betrayed the guild. After we discovered what she'd done, we spent months trying to track her down, but she just vanished. Carlia and I were like partners. I went with her on every heist. We watched each other's backs. I know her techniques, her skills. If she kills me, there'll be no one left that could possibly catch her. If only we knew where she was. There's only one place that could be. The place where she murdered Gallus. A ruin called Snowvale Sanctum. We have to go out there before she disappears again. Yes, I'm going with you, and together we're going to kill her. Here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins as soon as you can. We can't let her slip through our fingers.
Brillo fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you up.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Otherwise it wouldn't be much of a reward, now would it? Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of the original. Trust me. Are you sure? Once I exchange it for you, I'm not taking it back. Unless you want to sell it at a discount, of course. Okay, there you go.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, the sculptor cannot always choose the finest clay. Yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. But no matter, the greatest artists are never recognized in their own time. So, are you here as a client? Shall I remake your face? Indeed. It is no small thing to submit yourself to the flesh sculptor's knife. I have not always been a ragged beggar. I learned my art from the masters of the art of flesh sculpture. I studied with the faculty of chirurgeons in Cloudrest. I walked with the hollow-faced men of Notahogra for 3 years. I count the nobility of both the Empire and the Dominion among my clients. And yet, I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world. Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. I do not practice my art for free, however. I doubt you can afford my services. You have the smell of the vagabond about you. Until next time.
Need a few spare septums? I got the cure right here.
Brillo fight. Let me guess. He just plucked you up.
Well, looks like you're fitting in well down here. I'm supposed to allow you to trade in one of your pieces of guild armor. So what will it be? Of course. Your new piece will enhance your skill beyond that of... Are you sure? Once I exchange... Okay, there you go.
Huh. I suppose I can work with your face. After all, yes, I once practiced my art in the salons and manners of Tamriel's great and good. Now the scum of Skyrim are my only clients. Need something? Change it. I can remake your face, if that's what you desire. You want something from... I have not always... I count, and yet I have fallen so low that I must justify myself to a wanderer in the sewers of this backwater of the world.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn? Vampire hunters or something. fought near Rift. Might consider joining myself.
Good. You're finally here. I've scouted the ruins and I'm certain Carlia is still inside. No, I found her horse. Don't worry, I've taken care of it. She won't be using it to escape. Let's get moving. I want to catch her inside while she's distracted. Take the lead. Just make certain you keep your eyes open. Carlia is as sharp as a blade. The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. I have a long-standing arrangement with the Dark Brotherhood. If I need someone in the guild taken care of, we do it ourselves. We both agree it's best to keep these matters in-house. If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her. This 25 years ago, I was standing outside these very same ruins. Gallus told me to meet here, but he wouldn't say why. When I arrived, Gallus stepped from the shadows. Before he uttered a sound, an arrow pierced his throat. Before I could even draw my blade, her second arrow found its mark in my chest. Carlia was a master marksman, and her greatest weapon was the element of surprise. I was lucky. She missed my heart by mere inches. I staggered away from the ruins and my vision began to blur. It's then that I realized the bitch had poisoned her arrows. The last thing I saw was Carlia dumping his body into an opening atop the ruins. An unceremonious end for a remarkable man. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. The guild was thrown into disarray. Several stepped up and tried to claim Gallus's former position as guildmaster. Sides quickly formed behind these men, and the Ratway became a bloodbath. I saw what they did to Gallus. I wanted to use the guild's resources to hunt down Carlia. The others didn't even care he was gone. Fortunately, I persevered, and the other groups were either killed or they left Skyrim. The infighting had taken months to subside, which gave her time to go into hiding and carefully cover her tracks. I spent thousands of septum and used every contact at my disposal. But it was as if she had simply vanished. Like I said before, she was the best. If you see Carlia, don't hesitate. Kill her. They say that these ancient Nordic burial mounds are sometimes impenetrable. This one doesn't look too difficult. Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it.
This shit says it can't be picked and he picked it. Some bullshit.
There's little time for talk. What do you want? Stench in here. This place smells gassy. Be on your guard. You can't hide from me. How disappointing. Pull the chain over there and watch up to the spikes. Looks like Carlia reset all of the traps. You breathed your last! So ends the lesson.
I want that weapon you have.
How disappointing. What was that? Feeble attempt to hide is insulting. That's hardly worth my time. This should take long. You need nothing. How disappointing.
Don't leave my gold anywhere.
Bone chimes. Clever. Rigged to wake the Draugr, I'd bet. Don't blunder into any of them. you keep stopping? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. Life is mine! Fight was an execution. Threat merely an annoyance. Your end is near! So ends the lesson. Something's near. So, what was that? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting. You nothing. Hardly a challenge. We're on the right track. She's done through here as well. Take long. Out of my way! So ends the lesson. That door up ahead. Looks perfect for hiding an ambush. Be ready. Who's there? Your feeble attempt to hide is insulting.
A lot happening up here.
Out of my way!
This is the longest stream I've seen you up in a bit. How are you holding up? I am just playing, bro. I have nothing to do. All I am doing is sitting down, trying to heal. So all I can do is play games, stretch, rinse and repeat. So this is more just me relaxing, trying to just get through the day. Also realize I don't know if I'm ever doing anything to the story.
Ah, it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it.
I wonder if I'm gonna unlock these skills. I would love to have these lockpicking skills. Cause this man be opening up doors with no keys. The game says key requires and he just touches it.
Do you honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough, otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as nightingales? Did you
Oh my god, he's a betrayer.
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence. But I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
What the fuck just happened?
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No, I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use
Look at Lydia.
Mercer, but I never had a clear shot. I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it prevented your death. More than you'll ever realize. The poison on that arrow took me a year to perfect. I only had enough for a single shot. All I had hoped was to capture Mercer alive. Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. Gallus's friend at the College of Winterhold. Of course. It's the only outsider Gallus trusted with the knowledge of his Nightingale identity. There were 3 of us. Myself, Gallus, and Mercer. We were an anonymous splinter of the Thieves Guild in Riften. Perhaps I'll tell you more about it later. Right now, you need to head for Winterhold with the journal and get the translation. Here, take these as well. They may prove useful for your journey. I'm afraid not. There are preparations to make. I promise to join you there as soon as I can. Mercer lied to the guild, branded me a murderer, and slandered. For 25 years I ran, never sleeping. Mercer doesn't need to die. He needs to feel the cold sting of fate as his life crumbles in front of him and he's hunted. I can promise you if it comes to that, and my back's to the wall, I won't hesitate. He was a scholar, a master thief, and a natural leader. Everyone respected. It was Gallus who inducted me into the Nightingales, and honed my skills to a razor-sharp point. I owe everything to him. We were very close. Gallus once said he felt comfortable around me, able to let his guard down. I can't help but think that I'm responsible for what happened to him. Remember, speak only to Anthem. Trust no one else.
If it isn't the slayer of the Glenmoril witches, how can I assist?
I'm sorry, could you just...
I mostly deal with petty thievery and drunken brawls. Been too long since
Carlia. Then she's finally found it. Do you have Gallus's journal?
I've already corrected it for future...
No problem. Let me see it. Ah, this is just like Gallus. A dear friend, but always too clever for his own good. He's written all of the text in the Falmer language. No. However, I know someone who might. The court wizard of Markarth, Calselmo, may have the materials you need to get this journal translated. A word of warning. Calselmo is a fierce guardian of his research. Getting the information won't be easy. Calselmo is stubborn as a mule. Be careful when you speak to him.
Ugh. All right, villagers, that's going to wrap up today's adventure here in the Hidden Sloth Village. Thank you to everyone who stopped by, chatted, lurked, liked, followed, subscribed, or shared the stream. Whether you were here for 5 minutes or the whole journey, your presence means a lot. If you enjoyed the stream, don't forget to like, follow, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next adventure. And remember, this village is more than just a stream. It's a place to chill, laugh, escape for a bit, and enjoy the journey together. Until next time, villagers, kick back, relax, and always embrace the soft vibes. The adventure may be ending for now, but the village never sleeps. I'll see y'all in the next stream.